Woo!
Yes, sir.
We are live from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Yeah,
Yeah, but this dude is addicted to Kenosha, bro. I'm telling you.
I like the name. Whoa, hello.
I think I don't know if it's the name, man.
Yeah, what's up, man? How you feeling?
How you doing, Mister McAllen, Texas?
I'm doing good. I mean, aside from my day job, obviously, it's been all right. I mean, I'm still messing around with the Samsung Galaxy
Oh,
A21s.
jeez, man.
Got that.
Hey, calm down a little bit, bro. That color, man, is blinding me.
Yeah, it looks like it's purple, but it's actually like a blue. I don't know, just the.
Man, I love that personally. It reminds me of the Note 10.
It's a huge phone, honestly. There's a little bit of dislikes that I will probably complain about during the review, if anything. But
Yeah, I saw
we'll
you
see.
walking around McAllen. Hey, I even looked at the McAllen tourism. I didn't even know about the little parades and stuff y'all be having in the
Oh yeah.
summer, I assume. Man, that looks dope. I wish we had that.
I mean, for the most part, there's not a lot that happens down here. They have like a winter parade once a year. They'll do like a 4th of July stuff. I mean, nothing crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like you should be in bed, Mr. Rona over here.
Yeah, you hear me coughing and yakking.
Daily
It's a
Tech Mike
mess.
says, "What's up?"
It was good, man. Yeah, we just ended Mr. Easy Computer Solutions, Eric the Tech Preachers live
That guy
stream.
goes hard.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think I'll ever
always
have
enjoy
that
his
many
live
people in one of
streams.
my live streams. Maybe like 3 or 4 at most, but I don't think I can do like 6 to 9. He always does like a lot of people.
Yeah. He's cool people. That dude, amazing, man.
What's
Love the live stream. The live stream is always a good vibe.
Tech for Your Needs just popped in. What's up, Tech for Your Needs?
I ain't been on one of your live streams in a minute, man.
I need to go and share my link on Twitter, even though it's not going to get any viewership. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway where like I'll give away, where
Oh,
like I'll try to
snap.
get people to like, I guess, what do you call it? Subscribe to my Twitter, not just like YouTube, but like my Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah, follow you on Twitter. Yeah, that's what I've been doing recently. Is really pushing my social media, especially my Twitter.
Giveaway
I
time.
can,
Tech for Your
I'm at
Needs. Daily Tech Mike, how's it going?
I'm at 474 followers right now, and a lot of those probably didn't even come from my YouTube channel. Most probably came from me posting on Twitter.
Yeah, I think maybe like a third of my followers are not from YouTube, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh
Man.
yeah, I enjoy his content also, Mr. Daily Tech Mike. It's always good to watch. So
Bro, you see how many funerals he had to do this year? It's ridiculous, man. And
yeah,
he's probably gonna do it one about LG. With the whole thing that they might drop out the phone race. Hey, man. Oh man, but yeah, Eric the Tech Preacher, as he says, the $5 holla and the $10 holla.
I don't know if I'll ever have a $5 holla or a $10 holla, but we'll see what's up. I threw out a super chat for him.
You've been before getting these higher donations.
And Tech for Needs says, "I'll let you in. You can't take my spot on the panel." Literal, lol.
Hey man, I'm like a now, I don't want to say a virus because we're kind of dealing with a virus. I'm kind of like I don't know, man. You can't miss me. I'm gonna be everywhere. You hear that? Tech for Your Needs. I'm everywhere.
All right, so talk to me before we get into investing in stock talk. Talk to me about how you started feeling sick, or
Oh
when or how you started feeling sick. I think everyone here needs to know. First of all, go ahead and share your story here.
yeah, I'll go and show you the app. So let's open my chart by CVS here. Let me log in real quick. And oh, hold on, bro. You got it. You don't got to get aggressive with me now. I'm just
New
trying to
unboxing
tell
night.
yeah. No, but as you can see, according to CVS, I should just share my screen on the computer.
Yeah.
You have a positive COVID-19 test result. That is official, y'all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So I when I started feeling sick,
I like doing that.
Okay. No, but yeah, when I started feeling sick, it was when I decided, okay, this is kind of worrying. I should probably go to CVS and probably get this checked out. Cause I was getting sick and I kind of had worries that I was gonna have COVID because my friends was talking about how they might have COVID. So I was like, and my brother, even he's quarantining in Vegas right now,
Oh wow.
and he was visiting out here for Christmas. Him and his girlfriend.
Oh wow.
So him and all his roommates have COVID apparently, and they're quarantining.
Damn.
So, and now here I am joining the team. It's sad.
I was wondering. I was like, man, dude, this guy's sleep pattern is kind of being thrown off a little bit. And maybe it's because he's sick. You know what I mean?
It's been hard. Like when you're sick, I notice it's pretty hard to just go to sleep like that whenever you want to. Like
Yeah.
it take me like an hour or two extra just to get to sleep now. And I'm not really tired like that, so that sucks. But
It's like we got someone from India over here. What's up, Dakari Gamer? Ad Hikari? Ad Hikari? What's up, man? Thanks for joining in the chat, by the way.
that's what's dope about YouTube. You meet people from all over the world.
You know what I remember about having COVID though? I remember sleeping a lot. Like I don't remember ever having issues sleeping. Like luckily I was able to go to sleep okay, even though there were times where the coughing. Like I hear you have kind of a little bit of a light cough. For you, is it a dry cough or is it a wet cough though?
I guess a wet cough. But I call like in
Okay,
this live stream, it's been a lot more forgiving. Like when I'm
yeah.
not on this live stream, I'm yakking and yakking.
Well, I mean, don't hold it in on my part. Unfortunately, do what you got to do, right? But
I mute my mic. I try to mute my mic when I feel it. So
well, okay, a wet cough means that you're basically coughing up phlegms, though. Or is that what you're saying, though?
oh, then
That
in
you
that case, no.
okay?
It's just a regular cough.
Because when I had COVID, I mean, literally, I can feel it like all right here in the middle of my lungs, like kind of like right here. And when I breathe, I can actually feel it like right here. Like I don't have you experienced any like when you breathe, it kind of feels cold a little bit.
A couple times, but
My
not
chair.
really. I've had to spit up a couple things a couple times. Like when I was outside, yeah, like when I was outside before I got my result, I'm just like spitting up like phlegm, things like that.
Yeah.
But I mean, besides that, you know.
And Ed Hikari Gamer says you are the inspiration for all the tech beginners. I don't know what you mean, Mr. Ed Hikari. But thanks for being a fan of the channel. I mean, hey,
I think he's saying that you're the inspiration for all these smaller tech creators.
I think you're the inspiration, Latrell, because you're the one that's almost at 40K and at under what 20 years old over here.
19.
Me, I got a long ways to go, man. So it's just like, man, I'm gonna hit 35 this year. Surprisingly, I'm gonna hit 35.
I'm no longer a teenager March 3rd, which is kind of scary to think. I want to stay a teenager forever.
My dog's literally just ripped one right now, and I'm smelling it right now. I'm like,
good things. Microphones and cameras don't have smell.
Imagine if they did.
There'd be a lot of different smells in this room right now. I'll tell you that.
So going back to the whole COVID talk, I know you're probably gonna get tired of it because you're quarantined for 2 weeks, man. But when I had it, like unfortunately, I did give it to my family members. So that's why when I was telling you earlier, make sure if you're walking around your house, wear your mask around your family, or make sure they're wearing masks or something like that.
Yeah, the thing that sucks about this house is we only have one basement. We've been talking about one basement. We only have one bathroom, and we've been talking about getting a bathroom in the basement for years, man. That never happened. Like a little half bathroom, you know. But that never.
They're gonna have to dig a hole for you outside so that you can go outside.
I guess.
In the snow.
Man. Mm-hmm.
This guy says I'm a technical guru over here. By the way, you know. Oh no, wait. You know technical Guruji? No, I don't know who that is.
He's an Indian. He's the most popular tech creator on the platform.
I had no clue that there was a popular. Well, I'm sure that I know India is a huge platform for YouTube. I mean, look at T Series, for instance. They're the most subscribed YouTube channel out there.
He's bigger than Unbox Theory. He just hit 20 million, 20.6 right now.
20 million. So he's, if you think about it, he's probably the top like tech YouTuber in the world.
That-
Then, if you think about
that's
it,
what I said. Biggest on the platform.
that's pretty crazy. I mean, I thought it was Unbox Therapy, and then after that, I thought it was MKBHD or even Linus. I think
Yeah, I thought it was for a while too, but I ended up
he is
finding
a
out
tech
about him.
god. Look at that. He is
Apparently,
a tech god.
that's
I don't
him.
even know who that
All right.
is, honestly. I think I've seen videos pop out from him every now and then. I've seen his videos, yeah. Well, when you have a
Yeah.
population of almost 2 billion people in India or something like that. I know, no, India's like what, 1 billion?
I don't know. I don't. What's the United States? I don't
United
remember.
States is only like maybe close to 300 million in population, but like
Yeah,
India is like 1 billion, dude. More than 1
yeah,
billion.
bro. I thought China was the biggest in the
I think
country.
China
I think
and
they
India
are.
are like the
They
biggest
should.
populated
I
countries.
think China is the biggest population in the country.
These dogs
What's
are gonna
the population of the United States?
Google it.
In 2019, the population of the United States of America was 328,239,523.
Okay, let's get all exact like
That
that.
doesn't include all of the illegals though. So if you need to add maybe another like 20 million to that for all the Latinos that are
20
here
million.
illegally. They're saying, do you know Carrie Minati?
I never
Kari,
heard.
is that another YouTuber? I'm not sure. Carrie
I assume
Minati.
so.
I'm not sure. How did you stumble upon my YouTube channel at Hikari Gamer? I mean, I'm curious because obviously, first time me seeing you on the channel. So
How did I stumble upon your YouTube
I don't
channel?
know.
I should
That's
see.
true. I think you were in a live stream with Rob actually.
You know what?
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah,
I don't know if I ran into you or by one of your videos.
Yeah, no, I mean, hey, the platform is so big. I mean, I like when people mention other tech YouTubers, I'm just like so shocked. I'm like, I have no clue who that person is because, oh, did you hear that little notification that I got there?
Mm-hmm. Wait, where'd that come from? The iPhone?
That was my iPhone.
What kind of notification sound was that?
Look at the top. I don't know if you can see that. Ah,
Yeah, I see it blinking, but what kind of notification is that?
it's for Tinder.
Oh.
It's for Tinder.
But my iPhone do that all the time when I have it in the camera.
At Hikari says, humble request, please check Carrie Monati. Maybe a little bit later I'll go and we'll look at one of the videos of your other guy, the tech guru guy, and then
hey, your boy Graham Stephan posted a video on the Graham Stephan show today.
Oh really?
Yeah, I already actually know it was yesterday. He said, how much money do you spend in a week, men versus women?
Oh,
I saw that.
No, yeah, I've been noticing that they've just been doing like those React videos on how much money you spend in a week. So going back to Graham Stephan now, I always call him Graham Stephen
Stephen.
Graham Stephen. Let's talk about the rise in GameStop stock, and I guess what's that doing? It's making like a big surge in investments or investors out there, if you think about it. You know what I mean? And I wanted to talk about investing, and I know you made a tweet about it earlier today as well.
Just as you thought GameStop was dead.
I
mean, they're still dead. let's keep it a buck.
I mean, if you watch Graham Stephan's video, he's pretty much saying that pretty much 90% of those people that are investing are going to lose their money. You know what I mean? Which is probably true. You know what I mean? I think if you think about it, there's a lot of people that just buy and resell quickly, and then there's people that buy it and hold for the long term, right? Me personally, I only own a few stocks. I own Tesla. I own I owe a share of Apple, and I just bought 2 shares of Nokia, and I bought a share of AMC.
Nokia. Yeah, I wanted to do AMC. That's one I was really looking at.
That one's only
AMC and Tesla.
Right now.
AMC and Tesla, but mostly AMC.
Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on there, but that one's hitting the news also. So okay, Kama Natari is a gamer. Carrie Minati is a gamer. Monthly income is 25 lakh plus. I don't know what 25. I'm guessing that's the money. I thought that was Ruby.
The currency or what?
I think that's the currency over there in India.
I mean,
that's got to be a good money for them.
To USD, so that's $32,000, almost $33,000.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the price, the difference in currency is over there, but it sounds like their money's worth more than the U.S. money over here, or maybe a little bit less. or more.
Yeah.
More. It's got to be more. If it's worth 20, 25, 30 some thousand USD, then their money's actually worth more than our money. So, anyways, yeah, going back to the whole GameStop stuff thing, I was like actually considering buying some a couple weeks back. I was like, because I had been hearing like news down the grapevine saying like, oh, GameStop is going to surge, and what my friend was actually sending me articles about it since like last week, saying like, hey, like you better start buying GameStop stuff, and I didn't do it, and now look at it, I'm just like, damn it, like I should have bought it when it was like $3 a share a couple of years ago, because I mean back in 2019 I think it was as low as like $3 a share. I mean if I bought like $100, if I bought like, I don't know, let's just do the math here, hold on, bust out my trusty iPhone 11 over here.
Look, while you doing all that, I'm actually over here. I'm still listening, but on my Galaxy Book S, I'm backing everything up to my flash drive to transfer it over to my new Galaxy Book S.
So let's just say I bought 100 shares at that looks nice, at $3, which is $300, right? Back a couple of years ago, that now would be worth like so much more. That would be worth a lot of money. That would be worth like $90,000 right now. So I'm just like, damn, I should have bought 100 shares of GameStop when I had the chance. You know what I mean? All right, Kari Gamer, thanks for joining in on this. By the way, what is that? What the heck is that?
This is weird. This is literally packing paper or whatever it is. Look at that.
Is that the packing material for the notebook?
This came like this is wrapped around my Galaxy Book and the S20 FE. This I just got in the mail.
That is weird.
I got my Cloud Orange back. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know how often you get stuff directly from Samsung's website, but usually
I would buy on Amazon.
Usually how they do it is like this is the box, and this is let me show you here. This is the shipping box. So as you'll see here, they'll literally just throw the phone in the box like that. Mm-hmm. That's usually how they do it, with no packing material or anything.
That's what do you call it? Classic Amazon also, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Amazon does that too.
They're horrible.
I forgot about that. So I guess they started doing that now, but that's some weird packing material for them to choose. But usually the same thing with the Galaxy Book S and my Galaxy Fold. It was the same way. They just threw the phone fold in the box, with no packing material or anything. Because I mean, I guess the box itself for the phone is sufficient enough, but still, I don't know. The fact of it tossing around the box all the time don't really sit right with me.
My dog got scared, I think, of the noise from your. She got scared. Go.
What noise?
I don't know. She heard something falling. I don't know if it was on your desk or mine, but
was it this?
I think it was that. Yeah, she got scared though. She like freaked out later. She's scared. I don't know what's going on.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Coco. But yeah, I was trying to look up Samsung share prices since we're over here talking about that. But I'm just like, man, I'm surprised you haven't bought into Samsung stock also.
Bro, so I heard Samsung doesn't trade in the US because they honestly don't need the U.S. market.
Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'm not seeing it on Cash App. I mean, I would check E-Trade, but
I feel like if they did trade in the U.S., there'd be a lot more talk with Samsung trades out here. But like I said, I just heard they really don't need to trade in the U.S., so they make enough money as it is, I guess, with trading.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of true. Also, I guess that's pretty interesting. Mikey Daily Tech Mike, I always want to call Mikey Tech Reviews over here. Daily Tech Mike says my brother has 2 shares of GameStop stock since 2012. So if he owns 2 shares currently, so then his 2 shares are worth about $600 for the 2 shares that he owns. So that's pretty good, right? Because I think the price went over $300 today, and I'm just like, man, I should have bought it when it was like $100 a couple days ago. You know what I mean? I would have tripled my value.
I was just closing this up here, but
Captain Crunch, Peanut Butter Crunch. I don't think I've ever tried that one.
You know why I got this? Do you watch Digital Slang enough? That's his live streams. Oh, so he has this dude named Kevin. He's a Canadian. He actually is fighting cancer right now. But his favorite cereal is peanut butter Captain Crunch. So I thought it would be.
He's always eating it in his videos, probably.
No, he just always talks about it. You
That's
know what?
like
I'm
you
gonna
and your
take a picture right now.
Domino's.
Yeah, right. Or Culver's or Chick-fil-A now. I feel like.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to him right now. And be like, hey, look what I got. I got the stuff. I never had peanut butter Captain Crunch. I don't think.
Let me go see if Tech Fear Needs wants to join in over here. I don't know if he's still awake or not, but let's go ahead and find out.
He was in my live stream. Hello, folks. The classic hello, folks from Tech for Your Needs.
Hello, folks. He was here a little while ago. I don't know if he's still here or not. Tech for Your Needs, tell me if you're still there lurking in the background. Tell me if you are still there. I love Captain Crunch original cereal, but I'm just not too invested in the peanut butter flavored cereals, I guess. But I don't know. I'm not much of a cereal eater anymore now that we're talking about it. You know what I mean?
I'm not either, bro.
When I was a kid, dude, that was my go-to.
I don't eat breakfast in the first place. So
yeah, when I was a kid, that was literally my go-to. Like that was my breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the most part. Like I would eat cereal like twice a day. I would tell my mom, "Oh, buy 2 different flavors of cereal so I can eat one for breakfast and then the other one for dinner." You know what I mean? Like I would be eating like Fruity Pebbles for dinner. Sometimes back in the day when I was a kid. So I was just like, dang, like daily. No, I wasn't talking about you, Daily Tech Mike. I was talking about Tech for Your Needs, bro. Daily Tech Mike, I saw him in all of the streams earlier. Actually, I saw him in your stream. I saw him in Easy Computer Solutions. And who else? Oh, look at that. TNS fan liked my tweet over here. Shout out to you, by the way, Patty. Hopefully everything is going good. My friend did say she says that she hopes you feel better, bro, by the way.
Who?
That my friend Pat H or whatever.
Oh.
She says,
oh, you told her I got COVID.
Sorry to hear about your friend. Hoping that he has a speedy recovery. So just a heads up on that from the.
Thank you, Patty. I appreciate you. I remember Patty. You talked to her on one of your live streams before.
Yeah,
she was on the live stream before.
Yeah, sometimes every now and then I'll invite her, depending on if she wants to join on the chat. You know what? Let's go ahead and invite her. I'm gonna go ahead and send her a message, and we can talk about stocks because her and I, like, you know, we're buddy buddies. We're always talking about stocks and investing. So I'm just like, well, let's see if she wants to join the stream, and maybe she wants to put in some information on here, on some insider information.
Hey, check this out, right? So you see those blinds right there, right?
Yeah.
Guess what type of blinds those are?
Those, I don't know. Honestly, they just look like your regular plain Jane blinds over there.
They're paper blinds, so they're complete garbage, and you can easily rip them. That's why I actually been looking at some wooden blinds, even though it's really expensive. I've been looking at some wooden blinds. I think that'll look really nice.
How does that look during the day, though? Does it look like when you have like good sun? Does it?
You know what? Here, I'll get a picture for you. Oh yeah, the Wisconsin Badgers hoodie.
The Wisconsin hoodie.
The Badgers hoodie, yeah.
Sorry about your Green Bay Packers, by the way.
You mean sorry? I'm glad that I don't like the Green Bay Packers.
Well,
I'm sure Mikey do. I'm Chicago Bears.
You're a Bear fan? Wow.
Yeah. Look,
not a lot of people. Some people on my YouTube channel know that I'm a Patriots fan, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I'll have to be bandwagoning. I'll have to be bandwagoning the Bucks over here during the Super Bowl, and I was like, oh man, I didn't schedule time off for the Super Bowl because I usually request it off, but my boss just gave it to me. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Let's see. Buy and hold is the name of the game. Pat H is here. Look at that. Pat H, I did send you an invite, by the way. I don't know if you want to just join in via voice chat over here. You can just, join in if you decide you want to join in today. But I sent you the link on Twitter if you want to join in. We can talk about stocks. I was talking to Latrell, letting him know, hey, I do own a share of I use Cash App, by the way. I use Cash App to buy my stocks pretty much. I do have an E-Trade account.
Why don't you use Robinhood, bro?
I don't know. I've never cared to use that app, to be honest. Before I used to use what was the app called? Acorns.
Oh, yeah.
But Acorns was a little bit different, where it would just kind of Apple all the way, according to Pat H. Yep. So I would use Acorns, and back then I would just put in like $5 a week, and every now and then I would see some sort of like small gain in it, but you never really saw like significant gains because apps like that they generally will like spread out the money to like different apps or different investments. You know what I mean? So they don't just put money into one stock; they put like cents into like several stocks. So that's what I thought Robinhood did. Also, that's why I kind of never got into Robinhood. So Cash App, you can just buy like a single stock directly, or you can buy.
It's easy on Cash App. It's really user friendly.
Cash App is pretty easy to use, and the only thing I'm worried about is like if my Cash App account ever gets like hacked or whatever. So this is how much money I have in Cash App right now, which is that is my portfolio. My portfolio,
Yeah.
300. That's not a lot of money, right? I've invested.
No, but I mean it's better than me, which is $0.
So I've invested $277. That's with between like the stocks that I have, and my gain out of those stocks is $88. So Tesla is my top earning. Tesla is my top earning stock right now. Look at that, $120 that I
Wow.
invested, and my gain is actually $72. So right now that is worth like around the $190 range. Just Tesla.
That's
There we go. It tells you right there, $192. So if I were to sell that now, I would get like a $72 profit from whatever I invested. You know what I mean? But I kind of regret selling my Tesla stock. I guess from a couple months back because I had a little bit more and I ended up selling it. Pat H says Apple all the way.
Tech for your needs. Are you hopping on, bro?
Yeah, Tech for needs. I sent you an invite also, by the way.
My
Pat
bad.
H says Graham Stephan is the one who got me into investing. That's good.
Bro, I hit up, bro. I went to this laundromat, right? And I was gonna get my my mattress cover on there washed because it's way too big to fit in my washer, and it was just way too expensive at that laundromat. So I put in my quarters in the laundry washing machine, and I remember I was like, okay, no, I saw the price of it. I was like, yeah, we're going somewhere else. And then I tried ejecting my quarters out of that thing, and it just wouldn't let me out. So I've been calling this laundromat like every few days, and they won't even answer my calls. So I could get my money back.
Oh God.
I just got quarters stuck in the machine. I don't remember how much, but it's worth the effort to try to get it back.
Whoa, I got a little bit of lag on your end over here. What was that?
Really? And lag
that Spectrum internet over here.
Yeah, good.
Definitely not buying Spectrum stock. That's for sure.
Oh God.
Yeah, AMC is the big how do you say talk about stock right now, because if you look at this, their stock went up 300%, I believe, in a couple of days, I believe. So I should have invested when it was like $1 a stock, because I remember seeing it like a while back under $5, and I'm like, man. But I mean, if you think about it, man, if I could have multiplied that stock by a lot of moolah already.
Yeah, bro.
I could be flying out to Kenosha with that green, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, bro. Flights are cheap right now. It's like $50. Actually, no, probably like $60 or $70 round trip.
Yeah,
it's
no one's flying right now. I mean, yeah, people are traveling.
You would be surprised. You remember when I went to Texas, right? Did you see my picture on how packed that airport was? I think it was the Texas DFW airport.
That was Dallas. That's one of the biggest airports like in the country, though. That airport's always going to be packed.
But it was also Chicago O'Hare. That was packed too.
For sure. Say hi, Coco. Looks like we got Tech for Needs over here, finally joining in on the chat.
I'm still trying to get that picture for you with the basement blinds and during the free time.
Yeah, my bad.
What's up, brother?
We can't forgive you, Tech for Your Needs. No, it's fine.
Yeah, but what happened with the current blinds is that everything fit, but the blinds, the current are too short. So what I did is I was researching, and I found companies that do the current for the length that I want with the logo already imprinted, instead of me buying stickers and put it there.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just waiting for the next month to gather all the money to do it.
Okay.
I mean, I can't wait to see that, brother. That's gonna be good once that finally comes into play.
Yeah.
Like I've been fixing up my background in my studio, but I rarely do any live streams over there at my studio. Like, and the reason why is because I'm not really there at nighttime. You know what I mean? Like, I do most of my live streaming here at nighttime in the evening. So again, I'm surprised I have this many people here. By the way, again, if you guys are joining in, don't forget to smash the like button. By the way,
I got your picture. That's what the blinds look like during the day. So literally no light coming in.
how are they like a different color during the day? What the heck? They look like they're black there, but like when you look at them now, they look like they're like a gray color or whatever.
No, it's definitely black. I mean, you can see a tiny bit of sunshine coming through, but that's it.
I must be color blind. All right, Pat H says having
Blind, huh?
Well, they
color
look gray. Am I blind too? Because they look gray. Like, you know, that dress.
They look great to me also.
You remember that thing was going on with the dress? Is it that color or the other color?
We're going to Avatar.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Avatar chat now.
It was all over Facebook.
Correct.
Dang, I remember that. Yeah, that was. I don't remember what color I saw, but it was literally the color that nobody else was seeing.
What are your thoughts, Tech for Your Needs, on investing, since that is the topic of the actual live stream over here?
Okay, investing. I've been doing some research, and I learned that some people are being smart. Some older folks complain about the new generation, like, oh, why you buy and sell fast? But some people are doing that because they're getting like 10,000, 17,000. What they do is they cash out, and then they go put it away, and then they do the same thing and reinvest like that. So some of them, when I saw this article, a kid was doing that. Well, he's 20. What he did, he was smart. So right now he got 40,000 off in a few months because he sell and buy quick. So he said, by that I make more money, and then I could start my own content creation. You know, like doing photography, wedding stuff like that. Yeah. And then I have more money. If I leave it in the long run, it's more like a risk because it could go up and down.
Not to cut you off, Mr. Tech for Your Needs, but I'm gonna be right back. I gotta hop off real quick.
Okay, no problem.
I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. So I don't know if that's a good strategy, but that's good because you're making money faster than a job. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I mean, for sure, for some people that know how to play the game, I mean, definitely that's why people like are heavily into investing, because it's an easy way to make money. You know what I mean? I mean, the thing about investing is, you know, you can also lose the money also, you know what I mean? So you got to be really careful on what you're doing, because I mean, obviously, I mean, it's high risk but also high reward at the same time. So
correct.
My dogs are.
So I was looking and comparing the article. He got, I don't even know, it's a small article. It's not a big company or nothing that did the article on that person. I don't have the article to link, which I can't remember where I saw it. Probably in Reddit, I don't know, somewhere, I don't recall. But the moral of the story is that all the investors are saying leave it for the long run. Yeah, but you leave that when you have money. But if you don't got no money and you coming up, you need the cash right away. That's a safer way.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the buying, the short-term buying, I guess, is what they're calling it, right? Where they just buy to resell as quickly as possible. Like right now, obviously, what's happening with GameStop is like if you own 5 shares of GameStop before the prices fluctuated, right? And now you have like 15, or like if you own 5 shares of GameStop, that's $1,500 right there that someone didn't have back then. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. You know, that's easy money, or that's a lot of money for someone who doesn't have money. You know what I mean? So I can understand why people are just buying and reselling like as quickly as possible. You know what I mean? Especially if the stocks are going up quickly.
Yes. Okay. And also the kid was smart because the kid said, look, I don't have the 40,000 because he showed proof, but he covered his information, you know, like private information. He said, I don't have 40,000 because I was smart. I reinvest 20 and I pay already 50% of the college that I'm going, even though that I'm going to 4-year college, but I got some scholarship, and the rest that I couldn't get from scholarship, I paid 20. So I'm missing 2 years of college. So by then everything's going to be paid, which is smart.
I mean, yeah, especially at that age, man. I mean, he's still young and he can play around with his money a little more than some people. I mean, for me, like personally, like if, you know, I would be investing more if I, you know, was in less debt, obviously. So that means like student loans, car loans, anything like that, credit card debt, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know, I would be Like if that money was not there for me to be putting at to pay my bills and whatnot, then I would be putting the money back into like the market or trying to invest in some way. You know what I mean?
But also, he made a good point. He said, "Look, I'm doing this because I'm working so hard, and I'm not being the norm of the kid of this age." Also, he said, "I'm building my tiny house. I don't want to have a mortgage. I wanted my tiny house to be paid off." So,
Yeah, and it's understandable. I mean, again, like if you follow Graham Stevan, he's definitely smart. Where like they don't want to be in debt. So they want to make sure that you pay off every little thing that you can or pay cash, but at the same time, you still have to have some sort of line of credit. You know what I mean? He actually kind of praises talking about like, making sure like if you're buying a house that you get that fixed mortgage or whatever, you know what I mean? That way you can continue to have good credit, you know what I mean? Because those are like the big ones.
but this kid is smart because the house is paid off his grandfather. So the grandfather
Yeah.
he's legally signed. He showed proof. It's signed, and he said the backyard, half of it is yours. That's my gift before I leave this world. So
That's nice.
the kid's doing the stocks, and he's doing that. And he said he already got 75%.
Yeah.
75% done. He showed some picture. It was, whoa, that was amazing. He said I don't have to buy a house or look at college. And spend money colleges after college.
That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Looks like we have another guest here besides Latrell, who just left. Pat H wants to chime in on the investments over here.
How you
You're
doing,
there?
brother?
Hello.
I'm not sure if you muted.
No, she's not. Well, she's not muted on my end.
Okay, but her end probably.
Could be her phone. Hey, look, the Combat. What's up, Combat? How's it going? Thanks for joining in today, by the way. We're talking about investments. We're talking about stocks, but we're also talking about tech as well. So join in on the conversation. We're talking about the whole GameStop thing going crazy. Pat H cannot hear your microphone, by the way. I don't know what's going on.
Are you using a Bluetooth connectivity? Maybe that's the issue.
Not sure.
I'm asking. I mean, I can't ask because she can't speak back.
Yeah, I would say she was on her phone, but I don't know if her phone's giving her issues.
And another recommendation: if it's not working, you should leave and come back. That might fix the problem.
Yeah, just go ahead and like exit out your browser and then just come back. Just click the link again and try again. Could be the browser. But I'm not hearing anything on my end, Pat H. So you might want to double check your browser or hop on your iMac if you have it connected. Have you? So Combat's asking, have I invested? And I say yes, I have. So I haven't invested in GameStop. Obviously, I know that's the big talk of the trading world right now. Oh, but I do have a little bit of investments right now. These are. Wait, hold on. What the heck? I'm trying to like show you guys the stocks that I own. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see daily percentage change. So
make sure no personal information.
Yeah, no, it's Cash App. Don't worry.
Okay.
So these are the 3 stocks that I own right now. Which AMC, obviously, I just bought a share of AMC today, and it says it's gone up 300%. So that means that like the value of it. How do you say it's right now? I've only invested $20 in AMC, by the way. If you guys can see that, $20, 235 gain. So I've already gotten a $2 gain just by buying the share of AMC today. And again, it went up 300%, and that's going to be another talk of the trade there. I do own a share of Tesla, or a little bit of Tesla, not too much, but this is what I own of Tesla right now, $192. I've gotten 120 invested, and my gain from that is $72. So I've actually gotten a pretty good gain. Chula. They're my dogs. I feel like they need to go to the restroom because they keep farting in here in my room.
I wonder what's wrong with Pat H.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not hearing anything. Let's see. Let me give her a text.
Oh, you know her personally?
Yeah, I know her personally. You can't.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
On the stream. Let me see. I don't know if she can hear us or whatever, but I'm gonna just text her and say, "Can't hear you on the stream." By the way.
And then text her back and say, if nothing's working, leave it, come back.
Yeah. I'm sure she's heard it already. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I mean, technically, I can just kick her from the stream, but
and also the mic could be disconnected if it's a Bluetooth or whatever. Or because that happened to me.
We'll see how am I sounding on, or how am I sounding on my end. Let's see.
You sound good perfectly.
Okay, she just said she hasn't said anything to that, so I guess I don't know. She has herself on mute or something like that. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stay quiet. Let her talk. She could
Yeah,
take
no.
the floor.
Well, no, I mean for the most part, we'll see. There you go.
Mm,
Maybe she jumped out there. There you go.
okay. I don't want to be rude taking over. Supposed to
Wait, what
talk
the?
one
Hold on.
at a
She's
time.
saying you are in
Come.
the show. What the? Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it's showing. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing. I don't know why it was showing. She screenshotted what she was sending me.
Oh, okay.
She's coming back to the stream. Hold on. Let's see. Hello, hello. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I don't know. It sounded like you were muted or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at.
Nothing. I mean, you're not really. I mean,
Because
I don't.
there's the StreamYard and there's a YouTube one. And they're like both at different paces.
Oh no, you should just get off the YouTube one because it's gonna be you're gonna be getting like that noise or feedback from the YouTube feed. So I would just exit
Oh,
out
it's
the
because they were
YouTube.
saying like, I think it's lagging or something, or it's probably my internet.
No,
Maybe.
I think it's the delay of both. It's a delay. I don't know why. When you look at it at the actual web browser and then the YouTube, it's
Yeah.
different. I
Oh,
don't get
okay.
it, but it's
That's.
been like that
Oh.
since I've been using this software. That's something they need to fix.
Oh.
Give me a second, guys.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, so getting back to the subject about stocks, I've been trying to learn a lot, but some people have some trickery that help them. Like that kid that I mentioned, that's a good idea. Invest and take out and pay, pay, pay. And by the time you hit 23, 24, you got everything established. Plus, his grandfather helping him.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Plus,
agree with you. It's a very, you should, I always tell Michael, I wish, I had learned about this at a young age because, the earlier that you get in the game, the more money and the more that, your gain will be bigger.
correct. And plus, his grandfather helped him to build a tiny house. That even better, you don't have to pay mortgage, everything's paid. And that point of view of the guy that is 20.
All right, I'm back, guys.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Very
I was
savvy.
telling him that, the earlier you get in the game, the better it is for you in the long run.
But it's never too late. You could start little by little. Because some companies, what they do, if you work permanent job, they got the 4K one. It's also tied to stocks.
Yeah. Yeah, right now I do have a 401k, which I've been doing since I was in my early 20s. I think I started my 401k like at 23 or 20, 22 or 23 years old. As soon as I was offered it, I was able to join it. And right now I probably have a good like close to $25,000 in my 401k account. So they let you kind of allocate what you want to put into the investments. And I actually have a lot of money going towards the US stock fund, I guess. So I've noticed that ever since I started putting money into that my 401k actually increases a lot higher. You know what I mean? Because of it. You know what I mean? So and
You
that's
know,
like that's on a yearly basis. I see a much bigger increase than if I would just put my money like in mutual funds or bonds or whatever.
also one thing is since the companies are doing that, I'm giving advice that is the no. You are allowed to get money out of the 4K one for loans, but then you get a penalty. So I
Oh
don't
yeah,
recommend
no.
to do that.
I mean, I haven't withdrawn any money from my 401k. I'm
No,
just
but
saying.
I'm just giving general advice to people that
Yeah.
if you're in a bad situation, I can understand, but try your hardest not to do it because some people are not
Yeah.
money tech savvy.
No, yeah, I mean, my company or the thing actually allows me to withdraw, but you have to really have like a financial hardship in order to withdraw the money. You know what I mean? So for that, like, I'm just letting the money sit. I mean, I'm letting it accumulate, and if I ever quit or leave that job, most likely they'll send me, they'll send me a check after taxing the crap out of it because I know that they tax it. And then whatever money I do get, I'll decide to invest. I'll invest it into B Tech Studios or B Tech Media over here.
Can I ask you
So
another
from
question?
my
Go ahead.
experience,
Yeah.
I was working for a company before and I did get my 401k after I left the company, but like you mentioned, I did get penalized. So you do have the option of, investing that to whether your new company, or I guess not touching it is one of the other options.
I mean, that could be it also, or you can roll it over into another 401k. You know, I mean, a lot of people say that, but I'm just like, I don't know how to roll over a 401k. I mean, I've never done it before. So, tech for your needs. What were you saying earlier? You were about to ask a
Oh
question.
yeah, I'm trying to say something about if 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 you strategize and say, well, I'm gonna give it because this is what I did. I did it back. Let me see, 2019. I said for 3 months I'm not gonna spend money on nothing, no eating out on nothing, and I accomplished a lot of money by doing that. But that's
Mhm.
also hard because that's willpower. You know what I mean? Since we're talking about 4K and financial, it's all about to the mentality and the person. You know what I mean? Because some people got bad habits. It's all in your willpower. If you don't try, and I was surprised that I did it for 3 months. And you know what I did it? I reward myself with that. I said, look, the days that I accomplished that, and I'll do those 3 months religiously. I'm gonna just go out one day, not spend a lot, just spend 400 on just eating and buying whatever I want because I work hard for that.
Oh yeah, definitely nothing wrong with that. It's like working out like every single day, and then that one day out of the week where you just let yourself eat whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that if you think about it.
All right, and I want to ask a question to both of y'all.
All right, what's up?
Yeah, it's a general question about finance. What do you think that you think that a new generation is not financial established because they don't care?
I mean, I don't know so much to the fact that they don't care. I just don't think that they're very educated when it comes to their financial decisions. You know what I mean? And I feel like nowadays it's easy to get into debt because of like student loans and these credit companies just throwing money at you. That it makes it very hard for the younger generation to basically get a good footing in life, I guess. You know what I mean? Because I mean, right out of the gate, like, they tell you go to college, get a degree. But when you leave college, you're $50,000 in debt, right? And that's just some colleges. I mean, a lot of colleges you're gonna leave with like 100K in debt. You know what I mean? And then secondly, I mean, again, once you get out of college, that loan company that was lending you that money expects you to start paying back that money like within 6 months, whether you find a job or not. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's one of those deals where like you're kind of set up for failure. Even if you do good, you're still going to be paying off that debt. Even if you don't have a job after college and it takes you a while, again, you still have to pay off the debt no matter what. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's kind of hurting a lot of people nowadays. And that's why, you follow YouTubers where say you don't need to go to school, or you don't need to do this and that, you know what I mean, to, make good money. And it's true, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's just really about what you want to do with the money and how you invest it, though. You know what I mean? Like, again, like how you said earlier, you want to, not do things like eating out or like splurging on yourself, like buying clothes, and not do it for like a couple months, and you could really save money. You know what I mean? But people just don't do it because, they want to have nice clothes, or they want to have like, specific things. Like me, I'm guilty of it. I eat out every day mostly. Today I stayed away from that, though, surprisingly. I mean, I did eat something at work, but I was just
You
like,
are giving me anxiety with that knife. I'm sorry to interrupt.
let me put it away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I don't want you to get caught.
It's my new unboxing knife, by the way, that I got. So, but um, I'll put that away. You know what? I'll put in my hand. I'll put in my the Samsung Galaxy A21s. There you go.
Okay, I'll let her talk. I want to hear both of your opinions if she don't
Yeah.
mind.
Anyways, yeah. So
Okay, so go ahead, Michael.
no, I mean that's fine. Like, go ahead and talk. I'm good.
I'm just going to make sure I understood the question. So you were saying that there's a lot of young people that are in debt, or that they don't have a lot of money. Is that what the question was?
Okay, let me repeat again. Something like that, but a lot of young people don't care because they're not trained like the older people, generation is certain, age bracket.
Okay, so um this is from my experience. My family, we didn't grow up with a lot of money. So my parents, my parents were both immigrants, and they pretty much, worked and gave us all that we could. And meeting other friends of mine whose families were more stable and their family knew more about finances. And through my education process in school, I wasn't financially taught, about the stock market, about saving, about credit cards, or anything like that. It's just been in my recent years where I started my career, where I started, trying to educate myself about all these financial things that I wish that I had, learned about. I'm almost 30. Learned about, at the beginning of my, college life at my, I had moved out, and I would just, didn't know how to handle money very well. And the lack of education is something that I believe is, what's harming the younger generation nowadays, like the millennials. I'm a millennial. We're really hurt, by the stock market crash, by this college thing that you believe you're gonna graduate and you're automatically gonna get money, and so I some people have to get loans to make it through college, and it's not you believe that you're going to get out and you're going to find a job, and that's really not how it works. So you get stuck in debt already, so you already have the student loan debt, and then you can't afford your rent, or whatever you have to pay, so then you get a credit card, and then you just get stuck in this loophole that other people and I guess society is pushing towards you. The second you get a job, I remember this, like, I was 18 and I started getting letters in the mail for, credit card companies. And I was like, I have never applied for a credit card, why am I getting these letters? And I think it all boils down to, the financial education. That is what a lot of the youth is not being implemented in the schools or in the areas where low income people are. That's my experience.
No, I agree because I came from the same background, but the only thing that my parents was not that bad. They had a little bit of money. We had a house, but it's all see, it's I agree 100% all about the education, and that's why I said with my niece, she's 17, and I'm educating her about this process, and we working, and she's grateful, and we spend an hour every Tuesday or Thursday talking about the situation, how she could save, and she's doing it amazing. You know what I mean? For her age.
That's good to hear. I mean, I have two nephews that are 14 years old and a niece that's already 6 years old. And, I mean, I'm so glad that, my brother-in-law, their father is very financially,
Stable.
He's very stable because he's got a great job, but they're also not, dumb when it comes to how they use their money. So, definitely, it's one of those deals where, like, I'm hoping they follow in that trend. And right now, like, I know that they're very smart kids. You know what I mean? They don't have that that, well, I guess, the will to go out, and to me, they don't, like, since they're still so young and they're in school and they just play video games all day. They don't really have the will to want to go out and do things and better themselves as far as, like, financially, because they're not in that position yet. But I'm hoping that once they get a little bit older and my brother-in-law can start teaching them on how to use their money wisely and whatnot, that they follow his advice. You know what I mean? Because, again, you don't want to get in that downward spiral. You know what I mean? So,
But that's one thing that I agree.
age.
Sorry to interrupt you. That's one thing. My apologies. One thing I agree with Pat 100%. It's our infrastructure of education that is misleading the young people. Because when you graduate high school, do you need algebra? That if you go to college and go to a certain career, but most of the stuff you don't need. They don't train you for the real world.
They don't. They do not.
Yeah, I remember in high school, I only took one finance class, and I think it was like mandatory. I guess they felt sorry for us. It was like in my senior year, and everybody had to take it. But that I don't remember learning very much from it, or anything that I really applied to my life. Um,
Mhm. Too cute.
Chula, I know she's over here playing in the background. No, I mean, yeah, and I mean, I was in high school in the early 2000s, and I know Tech for Your Needs, you're a little bit older than us over here, but I do remember taking the class was called which stood for preparedness, readiness, employment, preparation, or something. That's what it stood for.
Mhm.
And I was lucky to have somewhat of like a decent instructor or teacher, whatever you want to call it. Who was basically the class that just taught you how to kind of like prepare. They taught you how to like write a check. They taught you how to interview for jobs, basically, and how to present yourself, I guess. And I was gonna say that was probably the most like I guess closest thing I got to any type of like financial like awareness courses. I'm sure my teacher or instructor talked about it at one point. It's just not something that you ever really get into, because I mean, not a lot of high school students have jobs to begin with. You know what I mean? Like I was not fortunate to be working when I was in high school. Some people do. Some kids, they're very driven, and if their parents allow them to, they get jobs at the age of 16, and they go out there and they start earning money. And I'm like, damn, like at my current job, minimum wage currently at where I work at now over there is like 11 or 12 bucks an hour, which if I was a kid, like back in 2004, when I was barely getting into the job market, minimum wage was only like 5 something an hour. You know what I mean? I believe it was like 5.20 and 5.25 an hour.
Yeah.
It's like, man, dude, I was like, what would I be doing with $11 an hour now? You know what I mean? If I was 16 and I was maybe working like 25 to 30 hours a week, that's like a good like $250 to $300 paycheck right there. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, at the same time though, you look at it and inflation really kills your paycheck, because I mean, I look back at the cost of things back then, and things were definitely a lot cheaper in the early 2000s than they are now. You know what I mean? I even remember renting when I was in my early 20s, when I was with my first girlfriend, I remember renting a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, which had its own carport and everything. And that apartment was only like $550 a month or something like that. Maybe like at the most $550 that we were paying. And now like jump 10 years later, you know what I mean? Up to 2021. And an apartment like that's probably going to cost you at least $750 a month. So it's just like, wow, like, you know what I mean? So cost of living goes up, but also your inflation on cost of everything goes up as well.
Right now with the how they're mentioning that they might do the minimum wage, might raise it to 15. That's a hot topic right now with the inflation coming back up.
But Pat, if you think about it, if they raise it to 15, it's gonna be the same thing as you getting paid lower because the cost. So it's gonna equal out. I don't think it's gonna make much a difference, in my opinion.
I mean, the way I look at it, and I'm still an hourly worker, even though I'm a full-time employee. Really you have to look at how much you're making after taxes, right? So like, let's say that I'm making about $500 a week, give or take, like a week at my job, because I get paid weekly, right? That's only like maybe like 10 or a little over $10 an hour if you think about it. Again, not including taxes. Before taxes, I'm in that like $700 to $800 bracket already. But after taxes, I'm only getting paid about $10 an hour. You know what I mean? So if they raise the minimum wage, obviously, like, a lot of money is going to go back to, the Uncle Sam over here, obviously. But my concern about that is, okay, if they do raise minimum wage, which, I know that's something Biden is going to be very strong about, and I'm not against it, but at the same time, I don't want to see prices of everything skyrocket. And, you always hear a lot of, you hear a lot of educated people complain about it because their job pay is not going up. Okay. So I'm talking about people that are like, nurses or teachers, educators, people that like, went to schools and like, got these degrees where they're working a specific job where, obviously teacher pay has pretty much been, it's gotten better, but it's definitely still not where it should be. You know what I mean? And I completely understand that, because if you're making $15 an hour and you work 40-hour weeks, et cetera, like that, you're making pretty much the same thing as a teacher, basically, you know what I mean? Maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, but if you think about it like this, if they raise the money, check this out. Let's put it, if they raise the money and the cost, it's gonna equal the same thing as before. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So if say clothes go up $10 and then you get $15 raise, well, the $15 gone because you're gonna stay with 5 because the clothes went 10. You get my analogy?
Yeah. What's up, Latrell? Welcome back.
What do you think? What do you guys suggest? Like, is some sort of solution, or something that will.
No student debt and free tuition for all. Yes.
Yeah, because some countries do
Well,
that.
other countries have that already.
I
So
know.
that's
Yeah, I
that'll
think
help. That'll
don't
help
Canada
somewhat.
do that? Do Canada do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Canada's got
I
that
think they
free
give you, like,
healthcare.
they have free healthcare, and then they have the free. I think they have an associate degree thing where you get like the first 2 years free.
God
Yeah,
damn.
something like that.
God damn.
I know, right? A language, sir. Yeah.
But also, I wouldn't mention something because people mistake this wrong. Yeah, the education is important, but sometimes you got like a little guy talking in your ears. If you don't have the willpower within yourself, then that's on you. See, that you also got to think about the individual responsibility. You and like me, it was hard for do those 3 months, but I worked my ass off to make it happen. Excuse my language, because I said I want to challenge myself to see if I could save, and I did it. So if I did it once, I could do it twice. It's all about don't let the little guy in your head talk you. Oh, let's go eat, let's go party when you don't have to.
Definitely, definitely. That's there's some discipline. There's a very controversial man that I follow every now and then. You've probably heard of him. His name is Dave Ramsey,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
that's pretty much his strategy is like just go hard, cut your losses. If you have like a really expensive car, sell it, get a cheaper car. You have two houses, sell one, and just really try to pay off your debts and just really boil down on not spending on things that you don't need, which it'll take you a while, but you'll eventually get out of debt.
Domino's Pizza. Start buying those Red Baron pizzas, bro.
Mhm.
I don't know if Latrell can hear me. Can you hear me, Latrell?
Yeah.
Talking to you, bro.
I'm setting up my phone right now.
Oh, okay, I got you. That's why you
I got
stepped
you.
out.
My fault.
It's all
Yeah.
good. No
I
worries.
had to hop on them. What? Excuse me. What was them pizzas called, man?
Totino's.
No, they're
Eternal?
frozen pizzas you get at the Piggly Wiggly.
Here, let me put my mask on.
Cheap, cheap pizzas. Them cheap little flat pizzas.
Yeah, I
We
get
don't
what,
have
Like
Piggly
no
Wigglies
crust.
in Texas, bro. Well, maybe not South Texas.
yeah, we don't have it in Boston.
You know, I'm gonna look it up. Frozen pizzas.
I'm sure they have like their own brand of pizzas, but I mean, anyway, I mean, each little store has like their own little brands of pizzas over here.
Yeah,
But
good point, Patty, you was making earlier.
I mean, I completely agree with Patty and the whole Dave Ramsey thing. My mom watches Dave Ramsey a lot, and it's really, I'm listening to the advice when I'm sitting there watching the live streams on YouTube or whatever. He has a YouTube channel, obviously, and little things.
My
like that.
bad.
What are they
Jack's
called?
Pizza. Jack's Pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they sell that at Walmart.
Never heard of it.
Walmart, I think I saw
Really?
it.
Yeah, I
think
get that at
Walmart.
Piggly Wiggly and like fast food foods.
They're
probably
okay.
don't know
I
what
think
fast
they're
food
like
foods
super
is.
thin though. They're like too thin.
Yeah, but they're cheap. They're cheap.
Yeah, they're
That's
like
the thing.
$2 or $3 for like a little pizza. Yeah, but I mean, hey, you buy 2 or 3 of those and stick them in your freezer. You're gonna save
that's-
like 20 some bucks a week.
That's like the ramen
I
noodles.
remember when we were in college, Michael. Like that's all that I would eat, and that's all that you would eat.
I mean, I still eat them from time to time.
Oh, you two went to college together?
So
Yeah,
what?
we studied this. We have this. We did go to college together, Michael and I.
Yeah, me and Pat H, we go way back, about almost 10 years already.
That's what's up.
Damn.
Yeah, that happened to me. The same
Dang.
situation with a friend that we studied in high school, and then I bumped to her in college. She was taking the same major. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh no, yeah, definitely. I mean, we had a few classes together. That's how we met, and we've just been good buds ever since. So it's one of those deals where we're in our early adulthood, and we're trying to make that money, if you know what I mean.
Cash in on
Yeah,
these
move on.
stocks.
Cash in, yeah, GameStop, like Emmanuel said over here, Emmanuel to the moon
Mhm.
and hold your.
Yeah, he was the one filling me in on this whole Reddit. Like, I just get a text last night, like, dude, you gotta buy GameStop, and pretty
Shit
much
is
filling me in on all that was going on with the Reddit people.
Yeah, it's
I would
crazy.
say that we live in a beautiful day and age because of digital media, and that help us to learn a lot. Look, you could talk to your phone and get an answer in 2 seconds.
It's true, and that's
Yeah,
also
definitely. There's no excuse to not learn.
Oh yeah, I mean you have you have all the information at your fingertips. It's just
You got two. You got two. You got the visual that is YouTube, and then if you got the written, it's called Google. There you go. You got both.
I mean, I'm sure you can even learn about investing or like getting debt free on TikTok nowadays.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, TikToking it up.
Tic Tac, that Tic Tac.
TikToking it up.
I never been on there. The only social media that I started doing is Clubhouse. So
The
I
back.
got,
I
Oh my
don't know if
gosh,
TikTok's
I
really-
have an
I don't know-
Android phone.
I don't know if TikTok's really social media though.
go ahead.
It's
What you were
just more
saying?
like a
Pat?
YouTube.
Yeah, what you were saying something. Pat?
Everyone on TikTok's going crazy about Clubhouse. I really wish I could download it and learn, join in on that.
It's very beneficial.
You're not missing nothing. It's just
Okay, let me explain.
overhyped.
Let me explain how TikTok works. It's a party line. That's it. The same
Yeah.
thing. Like back in the day, but it's very informative because you got to be careful who you give the invite because you're gonna have your telephone and you're gonna be linked for you for life. In order to invite you need to have their telephone number. But I got 5 invites. I never tell nobody because I'm just saving those for
Hook
whoever.
me up, tech for your needs, man. We'll be in the club.
Yeah, cool.
bro.
They got so much that I learned from YouTube. Even Viper was doing his own club and his own rooms because they got rooms like the party line.
I'm gonna go
And
follow the rest
it
of
was so awesome. I learned so much. So yeah, if you want one, let me know.
Is that an app though, or what? Like
Yeah, that is an app. It's all based on audio app, and you got different rooms. They're called hallways.
It's kind of like a personal masterclass.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's kind of
And-
like not story blocks, but like what's that website called?
What?
Where you it's called Media Share or not Media Share? Oh, it's the one where you like
Me-
learn all that
The file sharing app or what? Or
Skillshare.
website? Is it a file sharing website?
Tiny chats.
stuff. Tiny chat. What's that?
It's the same concept as the party line. The same
What are you
thing.
talking about, man? What kind of website is it?
Clubhouse.
Clubhouse. It's more like it's a new social media thing.
It's the same thing as party
Oh.
line. It's just reinventing.
I thought you was thinking of saying like media file or something. I think that's what it's called.
But
That's
you got to
a
be
file
careful
sharing
which
app
rooms you go
website.
to because some rooms are ghetto people and they don't
They're
have
X-rated.
moderators and people don't talk. No, not X-rated, but people talk over each other. Yo, I was in this room 3 days ago. We was talking about YouTube and it was very inspiring. I learned so much.
That's
Yeah.
good.
That's good. I mean, I'm always happy to hear that people are trying to teach and preach about like getting on YouTube or a lot of
Yes.
people. I mean, everyone has their own.
Instead of
social-
being selfish and keeping the info to themselves.
Start making what do you call it? Those little master classes like Graham Stephan over here. You know what I mean?
Bro, you know Kevin
Kevin.
Breeze? He
Yeah.
made the classes.
Is he?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to
Oh,
college.
got it.
I mean, just because he went to college, but I mean, like he sells courses online.
Oh, okay,
I
gotcha.
wouldn't be shocked, man. I heard he made 6 figures last year on not just on YouTube, but I mean, he has different sources of income.
He's killing
I have
it.
some questions on Tech for Your Needs going back to Clubhouse. So, once you download the app, are you able to join the rooms or do you need an invite to be able to?
Okay,
join.
you need an invite. So the person that send you the invite, you link to that person. So you gotta make whoever you invite, make sure it's a good person, right? So you give me the number and I invite you, and then you use put information. It's simple to use. Once you in, they'll give you the description of different rooms if you like, and then you click on it. If you like what you hear, you stay in there. And then they got this button that say press it if you want to become one of the speakers, and then if the person say yes, the moderator, then you could come up to the stage and talk like we do. Just the same thing we're doing right now.
Now check the private chat. That's where Kevin's courses are.
Okay, gotcha.
Let
So
me
yeah,
check.
that's how it works, Pat. And basically, you go room by room. It's the same concept as party line, same concept.
Interesting.
And then Viper has one. If you know Viper, at 8 p.m. Saturdays for YouTubers talk.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, his courses are cheap.
Yeah, I always like to encourage and teach YouTubers about not just the basic things that you'll find in a YouTube video, like how to blow up and earn 100,000 subscribers in a year, which is clickbait.
Man, he did it like
But-
crazy though, man. I remember when he was like at 30K, dude. Like
Yeah,
30K.
right.
He jumped like within a
But-
year. He jumped like 70K.
But it's just those same generic YouTube videos where it's like, just stay consistent, do this and that. But we already know that. We need to know about, ranking, like when it comes to, the search results and things like that, and how to improve on that. Tags. I mean, tags are pretty important, but I think they talk about that. But tags are definitely pretty important with that.
I subscribe to a YouTuber that he does once a month videos, and he's like what, over 1 million. I forgot the name of that person.
Sounds like Sophia over here.
I can't remember who's the person it is, but whatever he does is amazing. He don't do low quality budget videos. But I can't remember the person.
See, now look at Kevin's course. Look at his which one is it? I'm trying to see how many students I think it's how to become a successful product reviewer on YouTube. I gotta see how many students he has, but total he has 8,566 students.
Jesus, the heck!
Yeah. Just one of those courses has 7,000 students, and he charges $13 for that.
Damn,
so
dude.
Imagine how much he's making. 7,000, over almost 8,000 students.
Yeah, well, there's a thing says teach on Udemy, turn what you know into an opportunity and reach millions around the world. I mean, anyone can do it. You know what I mean? Anyone can make those courses, but I mean, you have to have that backing, of course. And he definitely has a solid background and knowing what he's talking about.
And the style he does videos, I love his style. He's like teaching.
And honestly, like he did go to college, but I mean, he even tells he preaches it all the time. I mean, college is pretty. He preaches how college is really not kind of useless in a way these days.
You got to do the thing, man. You can't. It's college isn't gonna do it for you.
Yeah. I mean, like, because you can learn so much. I mean, just off base of these courses and things like that you see on the internet.
Skillshare.
Yeah, because I don't think you should base people's knowledge off of college. I don't know. I don't really think that's as prevalent these days. Like you need a college degree to be respected in this and that category or whatever. In terms of what you do, but yeah, like I don't know, he's doing a really good job with this, man.
I'll put it this way.
I didn't even know he was on Udemy for a while.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I put it this way: if I have a company and you and Latrell come, right, Mike, and Mike had the experience and Latrell got the books, I'm gonna go for Mike because Mike had the actual real life experience. I mean, books don't mean anything because books don't mean you know how to do the job. So.
Definitely.
You're referring to Renovate? Yeah, I mean, I like right now Renovate. I got like a bunch of projects going on. I'm working on launching a podcast service. It's coming up soon this year. I'm launching a new design language, so refreshing the website. Well, probably not refreshing it entirely because I just made a big overhaul last year. But yeah, big things for Renovate. I want to get the building going, like the physical Renovate building. That's the official name for it, Renovate building.
Can't wait to move out there to Kenosha to be your business partner.
You ain't gonna come out here with no snow. You got 60-degree weather right now, maybe.
Yeah, the weather's pretty nice right now in South Texas. It's about 57 degrees and partly cloudy. Enjoying it because
this is pitiful 12 degrees.
12 degrees, gee.
That's how it's supposed to be right now in the winter. If I refresh that, still 12 degrees. It ain't getting
degrees. That's like what freezing temperatures. Like I can like put some water out there. And
30 is the freezing point, below 30. Yeah. So
yeah, so I can put a bucket of water outside and it'll freeze. That's awesome,
bro. My driveway is probably pretty slippery right now.
Oh God,
it's crazy. And probably throw down some salt, but yeah, you know what? Honestly, I say this. I would rather deal with the snow and all this other BS here in the winter than for the summers to be 110 degrees every day. Like I can't do that. I'd rather deal with the snow and it be like the high be like 80 in the summer. That's perfect.
Yeah, I know.
I love like when it's like 80, 70 degrees. Sometimes it get 90 degrees.
Our
but
lows
don't really
during the
get
summer
around.
are like 85. Sometimes it's like high 80s. So it's like
Jesus.
when the sun goes down, it's still really hot and it's still very humid. So like sometimes
I
you go
can't.
outside at nighttime, you're just like, what the heck is going on?
I can't do that, bro.
It depends
I don't know
on
how y'all
humid
do.
or what do you call that? Dry heat. It depends.
Yeah, I wish we had dry heat down here in Texas, man. Honestly, you don't get that dry heat because of the Gulf Coast, so it's like we get a lot of humidity.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm gonna kick it, guys. Thank you for having me, Michael. Thanks, guys, for chatting. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, take care. Nice meeting you.
Okay,
Nice meeting
That's
you. Good night.
keep investing.
Yeah, it was very informative. She's very knowledgeable.
Oh yeah, she's. I'm learning from her, and we're learning from each other. So like, let's see. There are three kinds of smarts: book smart, street smart, and common sense. He
All
is
right, I
right.
agree.
So Michael Loke. Sorry for not giving you a shout out earlier, by the way.
I like to combine all three of those.
Yeah, I think the people that are extremely successful have a little bit of everything. Have a little bit of all of that.
Now, they're a hustler, though. I mean, a lot of these people are hustlers. They know their ways.
Oh man, like Casey Neistat, man, I loved watching his videos. Like I remember I was glued to his videos for like the longest time, and that guy he just vlogged. He was just a vlogger, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really watch them that much anymore,
He
honestly.
doesn't post anything anymore. That's why he's made maybe like a handful of videos this year. But he was living in New York, and then he moved to California to like I guess be with his family because
Yeah,
family
for family reasons.
So yeah, he's kind of like stepped away from it, but like he has like what 13 million followers on YouTube, and I'm sure even not making videos now, he's still making like six figures a month. Like just like like people still watching his videos from like so long ago,
But
What? I
before,
gotta hop out for one more second.
okay,
One more second.
Right over here, or just mute yourself.
okay, talking about Casey Neistat before he was YouTube famous. He already was famous because he had an HBO.
Well, I mean, he had an HBO series, I believe, with his brother. But I didn't know who Casey Neistat was before YouTube because I didn't have HBO back then. You know what I mean?
No, it's true, but he was going to places. The thing that I learned from his story that he said that, well, this is, but you call that when you talk about your life biography? He was telling me that he preferred to do YouTube because he's own boss and the industry is more difficult because people tell you what to do.
Yeah, exactly, and it makes sense if you think about it. Ooh, let's look at that. I just noticed that Latrell did an unboxing earlier. We should watch this on StreamYard right now, just to kill some time until we wait until he comes back. Let me go ahead and screen share this real quick. Share the audio. Chrome tab.
Today I'm on an empty stomach.
You're on an empty stomach. Are you fasting right now or what?
No. The only thing that I ate all day is a cup of noodle soup. I don't feel like eating, so I hope I don't get sick.
Feeling okay?
Yeah, I feel okay, but I hope my stomach feel like I'm full. I don't feel those days.
Wow. All right.
Hopefully I don't get sick. I don't catch nothing.
Nah, you'll be all right, man. All right, Latrell got an ad.
Maybe your son, a father.
Oh wait, I'm in the wrong thing.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Troll, and today we're gonna be doing a quick unboxing on the CloudMint Galaxy S20 FE, as you can see.
Whoa, hello. Am I looking at the right thing? Hold on.
Where's the video?
No.
Where's the video? Hold
I
on.
just hear my video in the background. I'm like, hold on.
I don't know what happened. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm screen sharing the wrong one. Okay, hold on. Let me go back real quick. Hold on. Let me exit out.
The wrong
here.
monitor.
Yeah, it's because I have like 3 YouTube tabs open. That's all. So I'm just like, what's going on? Like,
Yeah, I see Graham Stephan in there. Mr. Beast.
You already know, bro.
Wrestling.
Here we go. Yeah. PlayStation Girl over here. This channel's blowing up, by the way. Reckless Comedy. I used to watch their videos on their other YouTube channel called Reckless Tortuga, and they would post a lot of content there. But ever since the YouTube algorithm stopped, like,
I think I've seen that channel before.
It's pretty funny. Yeah, it's called The Online Gamer that they do.
There's Mr. Aloha Android.
Mr. Retired over here. Where's he at?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there he's at. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Where is your... There we go. Hold on. All right, you ready?
Ooh, I love the smoke.
Yeah.
We're going to get the same
There's
ad.
an advertisement. Wait, exercise me.
Get that money.
Father.
I know exercise me.
It's
Lot-
really a
He's
good
funny with his
deal.
videos.
Manscaped and their new performance package.
I
This
hear
all-in-one kit
echo
that
though.
helps you maintain every bush
Oh,
or
it's
forest.
my.
20 FE in the cloud orange, but I that a little while ago, so now here we are again with another unboxing.
That's still
Better?
the echo,
It's
but
still echo. You got
I
another
think
one.
it's the thing where you would need the headphones in
I don't
or
want
to
to put them
eliminate.
on.
Yeah, that's it. Put them on.
Let's see if I enjoy this color more.
All right, I'll put them on just for you guys. Hold on.
Man, you gotta put them on or put them in
All right, y'all,
or put them
Hold
on. I
Pause
guess.
it real quick. I'm gonna put them on.
Oh, you got the Fitbit in orange.
The Galaxy Fit 2.
Oh, too. Oh, okay.
I got the
What up,
original
man?
Galaxy Fit 2. I didn't unbox it. No, that'll be out the 29th, so Friday.
Cool.
All right, can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right, you ready? Let's do it.
Table as usual. But yeah, I don't know if y'all really knew this or not, but
That
I
sounds
did get rid of
great.
my Cloud Orange Galaxy S20
Thank
FE because I really didn't feel the need to have it anymore. Like I didn't really feel like it was necessary because I already have my Galaxy Fold, as you can see here. But I really had missed the inside the 30 times zoom, which I could have really used when I was in Texas, not even that long ago.
Aw,
So I
bummer.
picked it up again and I got in this Cloud Mint this time just to switch it up a little bit.
Texas.
I don't know
Shout
if I'm
out
gonna
to
like
Texas.
this color, but I guess we'll see. That's part of the
Yeah,
point of doing it.
Texas.
I actually do have another S20 FE right here. These both came in the mail the same day today because I actually bought this one for my dad. So I got this
So
one for
the
me.
flex.
I got this one for my
I hope you
I was
Lysol
gonna
that.
unbox that, but honestly, I didn't want to make him wait. So this is his Galaxy
Before I
S7
knew I
that he
had
has
COVID.
right now. Like this thing is beat up, as you can see with the outer box case. You can see all that burning right there. Like that's not even healthy. And overall, it's just old. It gets hot. My mom got a Note 10 right now, and he's stuck on the S7. So I don't know. I just decided to get him this. And overall, I mean, even just in the last 10 minutes, he
Good
already
for
been
you.
bragging about it to my mom. So yeah, there's that. And I'm sure he's gonna brag about this to a lot more people because he just
Did
loves
you see
bragging
that
about
tweet
stuff.
that
But
put
yeah,
on the
so that's
screen?
that.
Yeah.
But if you actually order an S20 FE, you actually get a free Galaxy Fit 2 inside the box. So yeah, that's actually pretty nice. I don't really like that it came in this color here. Like I had no other option.
I like
But yeah,
red.
that's why I have two Galaxy Fit 2s here, as you can see.
It just
because,
don't fit with any outfit like I'll talk
I got
about.
them both. Anyways, let's
Yeah.
just go and get into this thing. So I don't want to get too in depth
Actually,
with
no,
this
in my Galaxy
unboxing
Fit 2
because I already
unboxing, I'll
did
talk
on my
about it.
Cloud Orange Galaxy S20 FE video. So if you want to go check that out, links down below or the annotation above. Looking on the front of the box, though, you got that S20
Oh,
and
I
that
forgot to
cloud
do
mint
that.
color there. When you go ahead and move around the box, it shifts colors, so that looks pretty nice. At the bottom, you got S20 FE 5G, and on the left side, you got Samsung Galaxy S20 FE 5G. On the right, you don't got nothing. At the top, you don't got nothing really, and then at the bottom, you just got your phone info. And on the back, you just got some more info, like you'll see here. Basically, what the package contains and all that good stuff. So if you want to go pause that and read for yourself if you want, you could do that.
Yeah.
Anyways. Let's go and get into this box and ripping that open. Okay, let's just go and check this thing out real quick. I'm really interested in this color. So obviously, I've seen pictures online, but I've never seen it in person. And just in person so
Busting out
far,
the knife.
like it looks more like a bluish color, but that still looks pretty nice. You can see when I put it in the light more, it got a little bit more green, so that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Let's go and take this off right here, and there we go. And
I
let's
like
go
the
and
Pixel
get
5.
white as I got him. So yeah, that's a pretty cool combo. Like I really like how those look. So I guess me and my pops got the same
So the
phone
flex
now, even
again.
though it's not the same color. But I know he's gonna love this for sure. Like he's already loving it so far. He barely even used it. But yeah, looking on the front, you can see here we got the garbage screen protector installation as usual, and it actually looks better than my Cloud Orange S20 FE screen protector. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, just looking more inside the box. As you can see here, we actually have our SIM and SD card Samsung. We got the tool remover right here. And in here, we just got our user manual and all that good stuff. Well, you know what we do with that. We throw it to the side. Okay, more inside the box here. As you can see, we actually got a charger in here, Samsung. We have a charger in here. I'm looking at you, Galaxy S21. Man, I really do not like that phone at all. Just get the S20 FE. And then we got the actual cord here as usual, which the S21 does have, but it don't got this. Come on, Samsung. But yeah, that's really it for the unboxing. So let me go and turn this on real quick. And yeah, like, I don't know, man. Like this versus the Cloud Orange, I think I'm feeling the Cloud Orange more, but I don't know. Maybe I got to get used to this more. But what I'm most excited for again is 30 times zoom.
I like the Cloud
I know
Orange
a lot of people
more,
call that
honestly.
a gimmick. I don't really know how many people call that a
They're both-
gimmick nowadays,
they're
though.
both alright colors.
It's gonna jump. Like the 30 times zoom and the 100 times zoom is like one of my favorite features of Galaxies nowadays. Anyways, y'all, like I said, this is gonna be a quick unboxing because I already got all in depth into this with my Cloud Orange Galaxy S20 FE unboxing. But let me know in the comments below, what would you you get? So would you get the cloud white, the cloud mint, the cloud orange, or the cloud red? Let me know in the comments, like I said. But I'm gonna go and get out of here, y'all. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, go and give this video a like. And if you really like it, go and subscribe. But go and follow me on my social media, Eddie Said Tech on Instagram and Twitter, and Facebook, but Instagram and Twitter.
That looks really nice.
Let's stay tuned for the Galaxy Fit 2 unboxing. And also, my dad says he's gonna try this out. So we'll see if he actually likes this or not. He's not really a smartwatch person. Like, he just uses Invicta watches and things like that. Like, I mean, just regular basic watches. I let him try my Gear S3 Frontier for a little bit, but he really just didn't get used to it. So I don't know. Like, we'll see about this. I know my mom for a fact loves her Gear Fit 2 that she actually has right now. Not a Galaxy Fit 2, but a Gear Fit 2. But let me get out of here, y'all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.
Peace out.
Yeah,
And it's that beat.
Damn, that B-roll on point.
That's probably like actual snow from Kenosha over here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it?
No, it's some video I found on some what is it called? Not screensaver, but it's just a video I found on YouTube.
California winter does not sound fun.
Bro, you heard Tito? He found like, because he lives out there in Phoenix, Arizona. On his car, he found like actual frozen water, I guess. So like slush basically.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're really familiar with slush, but yeah.
It's rare that happens in Texas, but it's happened a couple of times where I live, where like it'll freeze, like the like it'll be kind of like drizzling when it's in freezing temperatures, and then it just freezes on your actual windshield. So,
bro, I heard about y'all little snowstorm in Texas.
We had one a couple of years ago, but everything that was snowing was like San Antonio, like and up. So we didn't get anything here in South Texas.
Oh yeah. My brother didn't get anything either out there enough. Was it Haltom City?
Yeah, no, I'm sure well, yeah. I guess it depends on the area. Like I know Austin got snow, a little bit of San Antonio got snow, maybe.
Yeah, all the Texans are going crazy.
Round rock over here. All right, what video should we watch now? Should we go back to Graham Stephan?
Did you watch his video and I missed it?
I already watched the GameStop video.
Oh man. Come on, Latrell. Are you caught up on all the Graham Stephan show?
I don't think
videos?
I watched his react videos yet. I watched his the Graham Stephan show. Hold on.
It's right above it, right above Graham Stephan.
Really?
Yeah. Look, you see the highlight for Graham Stephan, the Graham Stephan show right there.
Oh yeah. I don't think I saw his react video today. This one. How much?
Oh, that's what I thought. That's what you was talking about.
No, I was talking about the GameStop stock one. We can watch this one. Boom. Why
With
not?
Fundrise, the same kind of real estate investments that have powered the world's
Bro, I'm
strongest.
gonna put you on my YouTube Premium family plan.
Now available to you.
Hey, you know what? As a matter of fact, give me your email. I'll put you on right now.
Today
Can you do that?
to develop.
Yeah, I'll put you on right now.
Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is.
I'll link you later. I didn't know they had a YouTube Premium family thing now or whatever.
They been had a family plan. I'm on a grandfather one.
Oh, you're on a grandfather plan? Oh yeah, I was so mad
So
when I signed up for Premium and I didn't get the freaking Stadia over here.
It's $15.81 a month.
They've gone up in price, man. Forget that.
Yeah, it's like around $20, if not $20 now.
Hulu's not even Netflix is that expensive nowadays. I mean, shoot.
Yeah, I mean, but it's the family plan. So the regular YouTube, or it used to be $10. Now it's like $12, $13.
Here, let me give you my email for that.
All right.
Because this is the one I use for my YouTube. Really quick, hold on. Don't laugh at the email. I'll send it to you on Twitter.
Watch me laugh at it. No.
All right, here you go.
It's Graham, and welcome to my show. And listen, guys, this morning I was kind of feeling in the mood, and I was in the mood to watch a video about how much people spend in a week. And we got this video here. It seems really interesting. I've never done anything like this before. It's
talking earlier.
And it's titled
How am I supposed to laugh at that?
In a week. Wait for it. Yeah. Men versus women. This is actually really interesting to see because never before have we compared the spending habits of men versus women and who's going to spend more. And for some reason in this video, I'm automatically going to think the guy is going to spend more money.
How's it going,
so let's see. Let's see what BuzzFeed has up their sleeve. Let's see if it's any good.
Yeah,
and with that said, let's go ahead and smash the like button. Oh, look at that. 247 dislikes. This might be an interesting episode, guys. Might be interesting. So why don't we do this? Why don't we brace ourselves by getting 4 free stocks down below in the description? Speaking of which,
yeah, my boy.
Here. Let's
I wonder how much he actually makes off of that.
Number 1, we got
I'm kind of curious
AGI.
too.
And then look at that. I got Ford. So guys, if you want to get stocks like that, link is down below in the description.
Is really
it's pretty
cheap
much
right
like free money. So if you want free money, use that link down below. And with that said, let's start the video.
So
all right, check your email.
Solve all my problems. I'm
invitation.
trying to watch the Truman Show. It doesn't come with the subscription or whatever. So
She's kind of cute.
$3.99.
Truman Show's a great show, by the way. I don't know if I would pay $3.99 for it, but you know what? She's got
email you gave me.
At the very least, they rip you off with these individual. They make it seem as though some of these streaming platforms have everything.
So if you accept the invitation to refresh the page, you should show premium.
Sorry. $3.99 to buy. At least Truman Show's good.
Let's
I like
pause it real quick then. Hold on.
My name is
Let me know if you're still there, Ian. I don't know if he's still there. Hey, Tech. Oh, he's saying, "What's up, Tech for Needs?"
Yeah.
Damn, I don't get no. Or dang, I don't get no love, Ian.
Yeah, I know he's like saying hi to everybody else.
I had Ian on my live stream before.
Oh, you did? That's dope. Hey, Ian. Hey, Ian, look what I got. Peanut butter Captain Crunch, baby. You.
I guess I'll eat tomorrow. It's after midnight.
Oh, there we go. No, it's too late now, Ian. It's too late. You can't say hey to me now. Mike joined your family on Google. I see it.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna refresh it now. Let's find out.
Welcome back to the GameStop Show. My name is Graham, and welcome to my.
Damn, I'm a premium user now. What?
Yeah. Now we can meme all the Graham Stephan advertisements anymore, which is depressing.
I know. That's why you have to kick me out of your family account one of these days. It's all good. I could always log into one of my other accounts to look at the videos at least.
Yeah.
Hey,
but you still support creators, of course, with premium.
Of course. Yeah, I know. It gives them like a small percentage. Wait, hello. What's going on here? Let's see. Oh, what?
Working?
No, I haven't. I'm just kind of messing around with the view thing over here. I don't know if you guys actually want to watch that. Video or not.
Yeah, let's watch it. Let's check it out.
Okay,
you disliked it again.
Of course.
This is actually really interesting to see because never before have we compared the spending habits of.
He already skipped ahead. Hold on.
Let's open this up.
So I have to pay $3.99.
Truman Show's a great show, by the way. I don't know if I would pay $3.99 for it. But you know what? She's got good taste. At the very least, it's just they rip you off with these individual things. Like they make it seem as though some of these streaming platforms have everything you need, and then the one show you want to watch, sorry, $3.99 to buy. But at least Truman Show's good. I like it.
Yeah, Amazon.
For the next week, I'm going to be documenting everything I spend money on. One of my spending vices used to be buying records.
Records are pretty cheap, aren't they? I've seen quite a few places that sell them for like 50 cents each, $1 each. I think those are cool. I wish they would bring record players back. I think they have. They've like digitalized a lot of those. So as an inexpensive hobby, it's not bad.
Or I would only really spend my money on like experiences. Now I use the lack of spending in those areas as an excuse to spend in other areas. So now I'm like online shopping, ordering out every other meal.
Bad. That's bad. Who do you guys think is going to be worse? Just comment down below. Let me know what you think. I, for some reason, just think I think he's going to be worse.
I forgot who was worse.
Know why?
I already watched this, but I forgot.
Just a hunch.
All right. So we're both in our 20s. How do you think you're going to do, like, spending-wise?
I buy food every day.
That's my thing, too. I actually buy, like, 3 meals a day.
Oh, gosh. Imagine if they were a couple. It's like, honey, what do you want today? Oh, we should buy something. Oh, yeah, that's what I was just thinking. What do you want to buy?
About you.
That's kind of
talking about my DoorDash addiction.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They would just be a downward spiral in that case.
Graham would rip me with all my DoorDash.
Like you have one big meal, like have that be my only spending. Recently,
you should do a video like that.
I'm like, oh, I'm sad. Like I deserve this dress that I probably have.
She acknowledges it though. That's the only thing. A lot of people are in denial. They just think, well, I'm not making enough money. I'm only making $150,000 a year, but I have nothing left over because the system screws me. At least she's acknowledging, like, hey, when I feel bad, I shop. That makes me feel better for like 20 minutes, and then I gotta shop again. So she gets it.
I've gotten my bank account wrecked before by myself.
Well, I guess all we can do is just see what happens and check back at the end of the week.
We're fine. We're going to be fine either way.
We have obtained lunch.
Lazy.
Oh, gosh. Smoothies. Look at this, guys. Look at this.
I want a smoothie right now.
$16.89 for 2 smoothies. You realize that, like, some workers out there have to work for an hour to get paid just what they spent on smoothies. Doesn't seem like a fair trade-off to me. Those are expensive smoothies.
I didn't want to make one at home, even though I very well could have.
Look at that interior on that car. That looks fancy. My car doesn't even have a two-tone interior like that.
It's probably a Tesla.
I want some sweet. So we got shakes. We got 2 of them. Worth it.
Why are they both like screwing up so fast? You would think that if they knew they were going to be recording themselves for BuzzFeed, they would try to make an effort. But now it just seems like they just don't care. 2 smoothies.
I know I wouldn't care.
$10 each. Too much.
Today's events include a picnic. Sometime
$30 on picnic supplies too, and she's got a booger. I'm like 5 years old and like, look at the booger. I don't know what gets my attention more, the $30 for picnic supplies or what's in her nose.
So I had to jump down and grab myself an iced coffee.
Oh, look at this, guys. Look at this. It gets worse. Starbucks times 2, $17.42. How do they afford it? How do they afford it? How does he afford $30 of just smoothies and coffee?
You give me ideas to do a video.
Yeah, how?
You should, just like the Spectrum video.
What I spend in a week. I think, if Graham reacted to that, he would rip me to shreds, bro.
I think so. And you know what's cool about this? What he's doing now? He's actually like looking at like smaller YouTuber channels now. So it's like, won't be saved if he bugs you. Okay, let's go back.
All right.
I'm currently deciding between bagel and cream cheese, which is
First of all, I thought she was cute, but now that I look at her nose, I changed my mind.
at my house, or I could go out.
Still cute, but
How is that? Bagel and cream cheese is good. That's what I actually had this morning. Bagels you could get for like 20
Ian
cents
sounds like
per
he's
slice of
extremely
bagel.
cheap over here.
With
What's up,
some
Ian?
just
bro, I buy like $30 meals on DoorDash every other day.
It fills you up for like 7 hours, and you're good to go.
For this beautiful piece of art was
I want some of that.
Honestly, $9.86 for that is not terrible, especially if she can make that last all day.
good.
If she
It
just
looks
eats like a
packed.
slice every other
That's a
hour,
packed piece.
whole day's worth of food, perfect. No problem there.
It's time for my big meal. I got burgers and fries. We'll be drinking water though. Trying to stay a little bit healthy.
Look at that Tommy's burger. That looks just unhealthy. Like on top of you
It don't even look
spending a lot of
good,
money, that's
if I'm
just
being
clogged
honest.
arteries. That probably takes like a week off of your lifespan. So if you were going to live to like 80, now you live to 79 and 51 weeks after eating this.
I did go out last night to the store and buy bananas and like a 12-pack of LaCroix, but I only did that because I like made this beautiful oatmeal. I feel proud of myself this morning. Significantly less satisfying than store-bought coffee.
Significantly less satisfying? Is that what she said?
Significantly less satisfying.
Well, duh. It's not going to taste the same.
Why? She gets to make her real coffee at home. It doesn't have all the gunk in it that Starbucks just like pumps just flavor
Just
after
sugar
flavor
and sugar,
after
yeah.
flavor of toffee and cream and the actual coffee content that you get in Starbucks. Like look it up on a Frappuccino.
Whoa, what
It's
the?
very little actual coffee that's in there compared to this. It's like 100% coffee. Just saying.
It's 6:30 p.m. and I'm grabbing
It's
a car.
lagging for me a
Basically
lot.
spending all of his Roth IRA money
Really behind.
every day on just Starbucks.
Yeah, are you getting
Just
like-
buying Starbucks? No
It's just
wonder-
behind
you know what,
for
we should
me
just
now.
invest in
It's
Starbucks.
catching up
stock
now.
And just accept that people are just
Weird.
going to be screwing up. And at the very least, we may
Pretty
as
much
well
fixing
have the
itself
stock
now.
price go up and make some money off it. So there you go.
I have to buy another textbook. School's expensive. Order complete.
Literally not even 2 minutes later, and I just realized I need to buy another textbook.
I feel like she's like 22 maybe. Younger.
Everything, it's just, this is happening so fast. I don't even have time to react to this because it's like boom, textbooks, boom, Starbucks, boom, Tommy's Burgers, boom, smoothies, boom, picnic, boom, booger. I can't keep up with this.
My girl made us our lunch. I had to pick something. I'm here at Jack in the Box. I'm
Jack
about
in
to
the
run up a $20 bill for the 2 of us.
Ah, dude, this guy just
Yeah,
has some
yeah.
diet underway. I mean, money aside, he should really be just prioritizing some of his health because you really look at his diet over the last few days so far. Like we're on like day 3. It's terrible. It's absolutely atrocious what this guy is putting in his body. Now, I'm not saying like I'm any saint here. Like, my diet wasn't always necessarily the best, but it was never this bad. At least my diet, I saved money on it.
It's Thursday. This is technically
I love selfie choice foods.
I got myself some tacos. But don't worry, I'm still going to have a big meal tonight. We're doubling up today.
This guy's bothering me. I think he's already on track to spend more money, but I don't like how much money he's spending out. It's too much money.
On this really cool thing by Mount Rainier. It's a gondola that takes you to like the top of this other mountain. I literally just paid my rent, so like my bank account is not happy, but it's worth it. It's gonna be a really cute date. I need to impress her. It went really, really well. I'm definitely glad that I spent the money on it.
You know what? I gotta say, between like of all the things she's spending money on, at the very least, that would be a cool experience for $60.
I think she's a lesbian.
Remember that for a very long time. That is the only thing so far that I could be like, okay, I could
He was kissing that girl, I think.
as long as she just cuts back on everything else.
It is
Not
Friday.
that there's an issue with
Friday
that,
is
obviously.
grocery day. Now, we'll head over to the farmer's market.
Overall, I had spent $105 on groceries that I plan on using next week.
That's a lot of money in groceries, but you know what? If it's 2 weeks worth of food, it's not terrible.
$105?
You can make that last 2 weeks, but my guess is that probably half of it just expires, and then he ends up going to Jack.
Yes, Ian, you can. Multiple YouTube accounts.
After a long day of spending no money, we decided to come out to dinner. We got sweet potato gnocchi and this I don't know, salad.
It's expensive. That's got to be a $70 meal. Let's see. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong, but that's $70.
And the grand total.
No, he was on point.
Oh, look at that. 75. 75 plus
crazy.
a $25 tip. I was on it. I said 70. I am so right, but $100 for two just because you didn't spend money all day. Because you're good all day. You're like, oh.
That's crazy. Like the most money I'll spend like on eating out, like if I go to a restaurant like that, is like maybe like $30, but that's like once a week or once every couple of weeks. Yeah, $75. Man, dude, that's like Ian's like, what the F?
Bro, I should show you my DoorDash history. I really should. It's ridiculous.
You should just make a YouTube thing just based off of that, like how much you're spending on DoorDash, so that people would.
I should. I want to do what I spend in a week. That would not go well.
All right. Speaking of Ian, I know he's making comments here. He sent me a MagSafe charger, which I will be testing out.
You did?
Yeah, but I need to get a MagSafe case now because I'm like looking on Amazon right now just to see like what cases I can find. I think there's like a $20 case that I can get. I mean, whatever. I feel like they're less protective, I guess, because they have to have like that little magnetic thing in the middle, I guess, or whatever.
Ian sent me some Z Fold 2 cases. I just got to get my Z Fold 2 back, and I'll post some pictures on Twitter, Ian, of the cases you sent me. Thanks again for sending to me. I appreciate it.
Shout out to Mr. Ian there. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and finish the video.
Okay, now I can just blow it at night. There you go.
It's an entertaining video.
All right, let's look at what we both spent.
I guess we should just start with rent. I spent $875. That's my half. I
live with my girlfriend. She takes care of the other half.
I spent
$1,600.
$1,200 on rent, and that is my share of my 3-bedroom, 3-bath.
Wait, $1,200. I'm guessing this is not over the
That's
week.
like
I mean, this is got
almost
to be
half
over
of my monthly
month, right? Because she's
revenue
spending
for my main
$1,200 a
job.
week on rent.
Crazy.
I mean, we look at the background there. Unless she's living in San Francisco, that's not $1,200 a week. So it's $1,200 a month. Probably not the end of the world there.
Saying that out loud like hurts.
Welcome to hell.
All right, I feel like food is gonna be like the really bad one for both of us because we both said like we be snacking.
I spent a total of $262.
Wow, look at that McDonald's.
That's my zip code, 262.
That's it's difficult to actually you have to try to spend that much money at McDonald's. Where I usually do. It's been a long time since I've been to McDonald's. Is the 2 double cheeseburgers
more than $10
at McDonald's? It comes to $3 and like 14 cents.
Like $6
$3.14
for a regular meal.
It comes to basically pie. And
Actually, I don't even eat at McDonald's
I
anymore.
am full after that, like $3. You don't need anything else after that. Then Shake. He's getting a lot of burgers. $30 at Shake Shack, milkshake, Starbucks, burgers again,
That's
Starbucks,
crazy.
Jack in the Box, burgers again, Starbucks.
I mean, it
It's
adds
just
up.
Bad diet. Really bad diet. It's bad.
Jack in the
I
Crack.
spent a
That's
total
me
of
every day.
$207.48 on food.
Yeah, now the crazy thing is her food is not as bad. There's definitely no way she's just eating this though. Because for a week, smoothies, bananas, pizza, lunch, boba, picnic, lunch, boba, dinner. There's got to be food in there that she's just like eating for the grocery store or something that's not factored in. But when you consider that dinner was $100, so one night of that was like half of her food budget, she's doing better than him.
Entertainment was lower than I expected. I spent $120. We've been doing one bad movie per week.
Look at this. Justice League rental, $3.99. Okay. Nintendo download, $3.99.
Infused soda? What the
ounce
fuck?
flour and infused soda. What's that? $113?
$13? What the heck
What is that?
infused?
Half ounce flour and infused soda. Is that like a... Oh. It goes to show you how much I know. I'm like, what is that? That's a lot.
Right about the kiss.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'm guessing that's a lot. I don't even know if if it is what I think it is.
I think he's talking about
really
drugs.
entertaining. I don't know.
It is Los Angeles, so I partook in some cannabinoids.
think
I would
that's
say
some
that was
parameters.
where all of the money came from.
Wow, he spent
Cannabinoids.
that much money on just that. I think he's just making some bad choices between the fast food and that.
As long as it's legal.
And just spending a lot of money. Things are not, he's got to turn this around.
Entertainment for me was my lowest, and I was so proud of myself. Mine was only $63.34.
What?
Damn. So for miscellaneous, my girl needed to pick up her prescription from Rite Aid. So I got myself a beard wash. I got myself beard oil, a beard balm. I saw this.
You don't even have a
and so I
beard,
got
man.
the
It's a
speaker.
peach fuzz.
Why is he if beards that expensive? Are they really like? I'd say instead of spending all the money
I
on
can't
the beard,
spend that much food in
just
a
shave
week
it.
because of COVID.
Just shave it. There you go.
Anyway.
He's just that way he saves all the money. And he's one of the worst impulse purchasers I've seen that walks into a store and is like, I need to buy a speaker. Going into Rite Aid. Like Rite Aid and speakers could be further apart. That's like oil and water, Rite Aid and speakers. But somehow he managed to go into a Rite Aid and be like, oh, I need a speaker. Why not? Huh, I'll buy that. How?
For my miscellaneous, I had a total of $186.88. But I feel like it's not fair because I had to buy textbooks.
Yeah, definitely textbooks
50 cents
ate up the
per
most of that. I would say her miscellaneous spending is not terrible. It's just the textbooks. And that in itself, I think, is a ripoff. She got scammed.
How are they charging so much for these books, bro? Like,
Also,
it's
these
paper.
are not even because these are all electronic rentals. That's the worst part. I only have them for 180 days.
Wow, that's
How do you
bad.
rent something
That is so
online?
bad. That's blatant, just like
can't rent something
exploitation.
online.
Because they know that, like, if you take the class, you have no other choice other than to spend money. So you have to spend the money. If they up the price to $70, she would be forced to pay the 70. If they made it 80, she would be forced to pay the 80. I don't think that's fair. I think colleges at this point are just blatantly ripping off their students. Now, I agree everyone deserves to make a little profit here, but this just seems like just too much.
Wait, hold on. It looks like Latrell has something to say to Ian over here.
Go ahead, Latrell.
Before you go, if you don't mind full screening this, look at this, Ian. This is my DoorDash right here. You can't see that, can you?
I can see it a little bit. Hold on, let me see if I can get this back on the screen and then just show you. What the heck? Hold on. No, never mind. Hold on. What the heck am I doing?
Oh,
better. There you go.
All right, Cracker Barrel, 2809. Wait, you know what? I have a better idea. Actually, no. I'll just tell you. Cracker Barrel, 2809, 26th. 24th, we have 1819.
Yes.
Another order on the 24th, 1803. Wendy's on the 22nd, 1906. Chick-fil-A on the 18th, 2410. January 13th, 2045. Another Chick-fil-A order. Taco Bell on January 11th, 2320.
Oh my God, I feel that in a week.
January 8th, 1590. Chick-fil-A on the 7th, $0. I must have used my credit. Wait, I don't know how much this is. It's not really telling me, but it had to have been like at least $18. So now we have January 6th. We have 2081 for the Summers house. January 6th again, 1674. And before that, why August of 2020? Anyways, you can see how much I spent just in this month alone so far.
So far.
We're not done
crazy, man. That's pretty crazy.
That would be an interesting
Is it saying hello? I just bought some GME for $50 tonight. Was it smart? And what should I do next? LOL. Skullblood, I can't really give you any tips on buying stocks, but I'm serious. Any tips? I mean, let's hope that the GameStop stock shoots up again tomorrow. If it does, then you'll see somewhat of an increase in that amount that you invested.
Yeah, but I'm done showing my
can I say
DoorDash.
something
If you wanna go back to YouTube,
before we continue, can I say something quick?
What's that?
I want to make a disclaimer. We're not financial advisors. So
Yes.
in case people come back at us. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely disclaimer to everyone. Like, I'm not trying to give people advice or tell people what to do, but I am telling them what I'm doing specifically. So if you want to follow someone that does give financial advice, it's this guy right here, Graham Stephan.
Too much.
My total spending for the week was $1,362.18.
My total with my rent was $1,657.70.
So wait, so hers is $457 without rent. Let's not count rent. Then his was $451. Wow. So she spent a little bit more, but she had textbooks in there. So I'm guessing,
more. I don't know why.
I'd say he spent worse because she had like $100 and something in there of textbooks.
Oh my God, that's literally so painful to say out loud.
I was like, dude, have I been living like this? I actually decided I was going to start budgeting and using this budgeter that I got. I just don't want to be stressed when I open my bank account anymore. It's important to be in charge of your money.
Yeah, wake up call for the both of us, I think.
I want to see an update on that. I really want to see how they actually progressed forward from this, because when was this filmed? This is filmed back in September. So by now, I mean, if you actually track his spending, I bet he would be able to save like at least $200 a week on top of just everything else that he's doing. So I'd be actually really interested to see if he kept this up, if he actually did make a difference, or if tracking his budget just like lasted a few days and then he stopped. But overall, I think it's interesting. I don't think this is really a accurate representation of like who spends more, like men or women, because they're both bad. They both just spend a lot of money. So it's like not who's worse. It's like which one is not as bad. They're both bad. Yeah. So you know what? Overall, decent video. My advice to him is basically that he just has to cut out the fast food and eat more at home. That by itself should solve a lot of the problems. And for her, I would say cut back on the Starbucks, cut back on the smoothies, and just make it at home. If they could just do that, I would say overall they would be doing way better. And that's really my only piece of advice. And I guess the one last thing they could do is get their 4 free stocks down below in the description. Have you done that yet?
Oh, gosh.
It's free money. The offer expires in like
we can't
a few
avoid
days
the ads,
now. So
Latrell.
if you want free money, that link is down below in the description. And those stocks can be worth all the way from $1.
We tried.
I'm a premium member thanks to Latrell over here. Okay, I'm gonna have to send you $5 a month just to chip in on that, man. I have your Cash App handle, so let's see. But yeah, that was pretty interesting. I mean, it kind of really opens your eyes. I do like these React videos because it does open your eyes on like how much people are actually spending, not just like them, but you really kind of makes you want to look at what you're spending as far as like the money that you're putting into. And like, man, Latrell, just everything that you were telling me earlier on those DoorDashes, that's got to be at least close to $200 in just a couple of weeks, you know what I mean? Just
that's scary, ain't it?
I mean, luckily, you're to me, like it is scary, but also at the same time, you're kind of in a position where you're still at home with your parents, right?
Have a lot of disposable income because of that.
Yeah. You don't have a car bill or anything like that. You don't pay for insurance. I'm sure your only real bill is like maybe just like your cell phones, obviously, that you put in for your tech channel. And whatever else you're helping your parents out with at home, you know what I mean? So definitely bought
my dad a whole S20 FE.
I mean, I'm sure he's grateful for that. Hopefully that phone lasts him a good couple of years, you know what I mean? Me personally, I mean, like I have so many expenses, not even like, from my phone bill to stuff here at home, to my car, to my student loans, to my just a little bit of everything, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine that's only food. Imagine how much Latrell spent on home automation.
Yeah.
Bro, I spent at least $1,300 just on one shipment not even that long ago. I spent at least $10,000 on smart home stuff.
That's crazy.
But it's cool, I mean, to be honest, when you're a child or middle school, high school, mom and dad, I can't wait to leave the house. Once you're an adult, you want to come back.
Yep, it's true.
I'm actually taking over this house. That was in a discussion.
Oh, cool.
So
yeah, you mentioned
I love
that
this
before.
house. I love the neighborhood.
Michael Loke's right, though. I'm sure that it doesn't matter what age or gender you are, the cost of living varies in every state, and every person needs room and board. That's very true. That's why a lot of people are moving out of California, man, because the cost of living over there here is just ridiculous.
But it's like I said earlier, if the price of the minimum wage go up, it's still going to be balanced the same thing because life is go up. So
yeah, I mean, it's true. I mean, if you're right, if the minimum wage goes up, then the cost of living is going to shoot up also, which I hope it doesn't. You know what I mean? I hope that they kind of start mandating some sort of stuff like how much they're charging for rent and stuff like that. Because I think like it's ridiculous on like what people have to pay to get into a home. Like, I mean, for the most part, like most people are buying homes like at the age of like in their 40s now, opposed to like back then. But really, I mean, you have to be like in a really good position to be a homeowner nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
Cramp step in.
And then credit play a factor.
Yeah, good credit also is a good factor, but I mean the income has to be there, and then if you lose your job at any time, you could lose your home as well. You know what I mean? So, it just kind of sucks. You know what I mean? That you really have to be making it like to me, like you have to be making at least like $75K and up to just being to put yourself in a position to like buy a house nowadays. You know what I mean? Like. I mean,
well, I don't know if 75K is accurate. That's more like
that's my ballpark number.
I would say like if you're out here, like 50K is more than sufficient.
Yeah, if you know how to do, because think about this, fellas. If you're a house owner and you don't have money saved and something breaks, then you are assed out, excuse my language. So you got to save money in case of an emergency also.
Yeah. There's a lot of key factors. Oh, this was a good financial discussion today, man. I really enjoyed it, guys. But it's already midnight here in Central Time over here. I'm sure it's already 1 a.m. over there on the East Coast for Mr. Tech for Your Needs, guys. So it looks like I'm going to be getting off because I do need to jump in the shower, guys. So again, I really appreciate everyone joining in the chat tonight, Mr. Tech for Your Needs.
Before we hop off, do you want to hear the results of this?
Did you add everything?
I'm adding everything right now as we speak, and I'm almost done.
Yeah, we should wait if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead and do it before we get off here. And I do want to see you do a video about this, actually, just saying like, hey, like, how much money I spent on DoorDash a month or whatever. You know what I mean?
And then put an exclamation point. And I live with my dad, with my family.
All right. So overall, and this is going to be a little bit off. You know what? Let's make it more dramatic. Let's share the screen here, and I'll wait for y'all to see it there.
Oh, you want me to do this screen share over here? Okay, hold on.
Okay, cool.
There you go.
$400 just this month.
Oh my god, dude!
Just this
Damn,
month.
Dude, that's crazy. That's just this month, January.
Yeah.
That could be a mid-range budget phone.
Just seeing this for myself.
That's an A51 right there. That's the A51 5G or the A71 5G.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's how much I spent just this month on DoorDash.
Imagine if you put that money back in like stocks or something like that, bro. Like if that, if you just put that money into like the stock market or whatever. If you had that GameStop stock, boom, you'd be booming right now.
That's surreal to see. Like just seeing that before my eyes, I'm like, wow, that's ridiculous. It's real. Like I know I'm bad with spending, but wow, man, that's something else. I know I love eating out, but I should not love eating out that much.
You're young, man.
That's an addiction.
It is. I mean, and I feel it like, I'm the same way when it comes to, eating. I'm trying to cut down on it. But I mean, it's always going to be there. You're always going to want to go to McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's easy.
That's excluding Domino's too. I forgot to say that. That's excluding Domino's.
Well, you should start
me actually going out physically to the restaurants to get the food.
Yeah. So that's just your DoorDash spendings.
Yeah, imagine just imagine totaling up everything else, especially
start saving receipts and then just start screenshotting everything and adding everything up at the end of the month and just be like, okay, so I just spent pretty much like half of my, my income right there, on Taco Bell, you know what I mean?
I wonder how much you spent the whole year last year.
Shoot, who knows? I mean, I saw Kevin Breeze's tweet on how much he spent just on tech last year. He said he spent.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that too.
Yeah,
That's wild.
I was like, damn.
But he's doing a good investment, investor return.
I mean, it's because it's going back into his YouTube channel, right? And I understand that, you know what I mean. So that's an investment for him. But I'm like, damn, what he spent in just phones in 1 year is what I made at my regular job. Like, it just
bro, like that week. That 10 grand I spent on the smart home stuff, plus I'm sure it's way more than that. You know, that was going back into YouTube too.
Yeah.
True. So you're doing good on that.
Yeah,
Well, say good night. I'm about to head out.
All right, man. Get some rest. We'll see you later, fellas. Latrell, get some rest and takes a lot of vitamin C, brother. Okay.
Thanks, appreciate it. Man.
Yep. Hope you feel better soon. Take care.
All right, we'll get an update for you in a few days, man. Take it easy. Y'all get some rest. Okay.
All right. Peace out.
All right. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.